We've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Hall to start the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Rucker. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Jets in 3 and 5, 2 games under 500, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Pickett. His throw incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
something here on third down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, a pick six on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle it and play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball again on second down.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
You talk about this Miami defense.
Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They dive.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
It looks like one of the DBs has it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches.
What is going on?
Some work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
This is crazy. Yeah, I'm done. I'm about to throw my seat. I ain't even got a first round pick.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake.
Rucker. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Motion man is Schwartz. On 3rd down, Rucker. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Oh, no. Why are you throwing?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Off play action. Pickett. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw, incomplete as well. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
Eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Running left, it's Hall. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rucker. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're going to enter the backfield here, so you know this ball is likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
Back to the ground with Hall. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Off the bootleg. Rucker. They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the scramble and 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick. Throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
I have never seen this play. Gron. Come on, Gron.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And this is caught by Curse.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Achane gets it from the gun. Fighting through. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Hey,
Jason Sanders to kick off the line.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
How do you niggas keep getting whooped like this by the Nets? I mean,
they'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete.
Wow, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw again. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I hope my shit played or something. Why? Who's still going? 6 points. What's going on? Damn. What I'm picking such a. Come on, Cam.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
That's what I'm saying.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Wide open.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And pull it down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now Pickett changing the play. On 1st down, back to Achane. And some room to maneuver. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun is a give to Achane. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Pickett will look to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Pickett sets up play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They'll run. Achane. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Achane. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll run it. Achane with it. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Okay, 11. Okay, you're looking good. You're looking good.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Rucker. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10. Rucker. This pass out wide to Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on 2nd down. Rucker is going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he returns this to the 22.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Sanders now to add the extra point.
I don't know why they won't let me watch.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next to score, Dolphins 28, Jets 16. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Throwing on first down. Rucker. It got his man complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz,
87 yards.
and the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Got you for 3 rebounds, so I know you can do that.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
I know you can do that.
Jalen Waddle on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 15-yard line.
I'm just going to hope. You go do it like that tonight, Murray. Three rebounds, homie.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
2nd down, here's Pickett. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Pickett. He's got his man. It's Kurz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here's Pickett on second down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Okay, Murray, one more rebound on it. One more rebound. We ain't even at the half yet. One more rebound.
Jason Sanders.
Yeah, 11. That's 13, 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
17, 19. I need you to get 5 more shots.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
I'm trying to tell you when the money tonight.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind, with him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, Rucker.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Rucker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz.
Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rucker.
Hey.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Cam Smith. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run again. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. 191 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Room here to run. And bulldozing his way through. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 78 yards. And the Dolphins tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Oh, the game close. Let's go, Brooklyn.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
We good on there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think nobody get injured. We good. You can count that $1,000. That's going to the bank account. You can count that bank. Count that. That's going to the bank account for sure.
19 Tiger. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Let's go, man.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We got this.
Here you go. Man, I didn't be messing that shit up. He just pick a play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rucker. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Oh, we looking good,
Now
man.
the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the time.